morning with the Lord. He has led me into Mark 5, chapter 5, and it's not the full chapter, but it is a very key part in it. He showed me something that I've never seen before in this, and it's a story that's pretty well known, but he took me through the first 8 verses and showed me something absolutely great. So in Mark 5, verse 1, they came to the other side of the sea, to the country of the Gerasenes. And when Jesus had stepped out of the boat, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit. He lived among the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore, not even with a chain. For he had often been bound with shackles and chains, but he wrenched the chains apart, and he broke the shackles in pieces. No one had the strength to subdue him. Night and day, among the tombs and the mountains, he was always crying out and cutting himself with stones. So, okay, it's pretty well known. This man is the one that later on is found out to have legion, and Jesus sends legion into the pigs, and they run off the cliff. But that's not. But it's before that. So what about verses 1 through 5 is relatable? What? I mean, no one wants to claim that they have a demon or an unclean spirit, and that and it's so strong in them that no one can help them to not do the sin that it's causing them to sin, and they're crying out and cutting themselves. It sounds like the gothic and the emo right there, but that's just what went to my mind because I used to be that way. Obvious enough. But I am going to make this relatable for people. The sin that you seem that you to not be able to stop, even if you have boundaries in place. Like, for example, I was dealing with lust for a long time. I even got a dumb flip phone. Wasn't a smartphone, but I was still falling short of the glory of God and still going back to that sin. So I felt more so like this man with the unclean spirits that couldn't be bound. And it makes it so hard on somebody that they don't even really want to live. They cry out, and sometimes they cut themselves or just to try to escape that pain through a physical pain. And I understand that because I've done that before. But there is a hope. In verses 6 through 8, we see that, and when Jesus from afar, he ran and felt, and when he saw Jesus, the man with the demons saw Jesus from afar, he ran and fell down before him. He instant worship, got on his knees and started worshiping Jesus. He was crying out with a loud voice. He said, and it was his demon saying this, "What do you have to do with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? I adjure you, by God, do not torment me." And what adjure means is beg, plead. So I beg you, by God, do not torment me. Or I plead with you, by God, do not torment me. For he was saying to him, "Come out of the man, you unclean spirit." So Jesus was already telling the demon to come out. But I want to make reference here. Jesus was already telling the demon to come out of the man. But the demon was like, wait. And then it pleaded with him to be sent to the pigs. But so back to the point that I'm making with this video, having like that sin that you can't stop, and it feels like you can't stop no matter what boundaries you set. It seems like it's impossible. Now, the hope is that demons being cast out, but if you think about King Saul and David played his harp and he soothed Saul from the tormenting spirits. So the torment from the secret sin that they had that you can have can end with praising God, and because God inhabits the praises of his people, and the demons aren't going to want to dwell where God is. So if you put some praise music on, it can subside them and put them at a halt. If you feel resistance with yourself about putting praise music on, then you have a demon and you need to seek to get that demon cast out. And Isaiah Saldivar has a webpage for this, so you can find deliverance ministers around you. Now, the other key part to being set free is regular prayer, seeking God. And I'm giving you all these examples because this is from my own personal experience. In Hebrews 11:6, it says, "And without faith, it is impossible to please him. Whoever would draw near to God must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who seek him." So God rewards those who seek him. It's a matter of, okay, I'm going to seek God and give everything to God. And I'm not a pastor, but I am a witness of the gospel of Christ. But if I seek God with everything, he's going to help me in the ways that I need the help. So if I'm having trouble with tormenting spirits messing with my head or a secret sin, by seeking God, he can set me free from those things and his Holy Spirit leading me. But this is just the morning devotional for today. And the replay will have every bit of this. Thank you all for joining in. And love you all. God bless you all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.